What's up everyone, it's Jacob here from Eden. Today you're going to be coming behind the scenes as we take a realtor from Toronto through the process of setting up his very first meta ad campaign. Now a lot of agents get overwhelmed by this part. The whole Facebook ad manager, targeting, budgets, how it all comes together. It can feel like another language. But honestly, once you see how it's done properly, it's not that complicated. Over the past year and a half of helping realtors grow their business online, we started realizing more and more that these realtors really just didn't know where to get started. And either that or they didn't have time because they're busy closing deals and doing all that. So I decided for the realtors who do have time, maybe I can help them get started. And we really just want to be known as the people in this industry, especially who are just here to help. So I sent out some texts and emails to all the realtors in my database and was just offering a week of my time where I was booking in calls and helping realtors set up their ad account and first campaign for free. So the man in this video is a guy from Toronto who I've spoken to a few times over the past year, and he's at that point in his business where he's just ready to get started. He knows he needs the extra business coming in. So in this call, I'm walking him through how to do everything step by step. It's pretty much the same process, just a bit simpler, that we use in our actual business with all the realtors that we work with. And these people are using these ads to generate qualified seller and buyer appointments every week. If you've ever wondered how to run real estate ads and how those ads turn into conversations and actual closings, you're gonna wanna watch this one till the end. All right, let's get into the call and I'll see you at the end.
Sweet, so we're gonna create a campaign. So pretty much, I don't know what it was like the last time they used it either, but we have 3 levels to a campaign. You have your main campaign, and then you have multiple ad sets under that campaign. And then within those ad sets, you have your ads. So we're gonna make a buyer campaign. So this is gonna be a campaign in the future you can use whenever you're targeting buyers. And it's gonna the more you use it, the more it's gonna learn what a buyer will look like, right? So it'll kind of be able to find your ideal person faster the more you use it. Within that ad campaign, we're gonna make an ad set for first-time home buyers because that's kind of who we're going after now. The reason why that we can have multiple ad sets too is sometimes you can split them up based on who you're targeting, like location wise, right? Some people target multiple cities, some people target different areas, or the different kinds of ads. So if you want to run a bunch of static picture ads and then run video ads in a different one, you should do that. Pretty much it's a way to help you split up your targeting and your budget.
Okay.
So we'll start with that. I'll create a campaign here. It's gonna be a leads campaign. So that's what we want. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna name it buyer campaign. And just so you remember it was us who made it, I'll write Eden here beside it. When we do the budget, we're gonna set it as ad set budget. So there's different ways to do it. If you do campaign budget, it's just gonna be one general budget that gets split up across everything, but not necessarily evenly, right? It kind of so Facebook will choose what it feels like is doing better or what is doing better, and then put it there. However, sometimes we want to force Facebook to put budget towards different things to get data, right? So this is where splitting it up between the different ad sets is nice. So that's that. And then the last thing we have to do here is just declare the category. So we are doing housing ads. So we just got to let them know that because it has its own specific rules. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right. So now we're in the ad sets. So this we're going to do first time home buyers. And we're just for the sake of organization, in case you wanted to do videos, I'm going to call these static ads. They're going to be pictures that we're doing for now.
Okay.
And if ever you wanted to do videos, you can too. Okay, conversion location. So here we're going to use lead forms, so instant forms. If ever you had like a landing page or something, you can use too, right? There's other options for that too. So you can do like you can have it be website and instant forms. So Facebook will kind of see where people are converting better and choose to send them either to your landing page or to a lead form. Or you can just choose, I only want them to go to my website. I only want them to use an instant form. I only want them to call me, whatever it is that you want.
When you do your Facebook ads, does it, when you set up the budget for whatever,
yeah,
does those ads only run on Facebook or they run on Facebook and Instagram?
They run on Facebook and Instagram, and you can choose. You can choose like where you want them to go.
Okay. And do you know if your clients are finding better success on one versus the other?
It depends on the audience. It really changes depending on the city, the audience, and everything like that. I'd be curious, actually. I haven't looked for Toronto specifically in a while. I should go check. But yeah, I've had a really good mix of both, especially like say you want to run some downsizing ads, right? So that closer to retirement age, your
Mm.
Facebook's gonna outperform every time. Sometimes what's interesting is advertising on stories will do better than advertising on the feed or vice versa. So it's really just a matter of looking at it consistently and seeing where things are doing better. And then, like I said, like before, Facebook will kind of do it on its own, put it where it does better. But the more you see the data too, you can control it as well and see where you want to be putting it.
So let's say, okay, so I obviously, if I want to do this, I'm obviously going to want to maximize it as best as possible.
Yeah.
So when you ask me what type of clients I'm looking for, by the same token, I got to think about, well, what type of agents are the clients looking for
Yeah.
in reverse, right? So, like, if we're talking about first-time buyers, okay, so let's say first-time buyers are essentially people in their maybe not so much 20s, but into their 30s, late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, late 30s, that kind of thing, right? Are those people looking to agents that are in their same age group as them, leaning on that, or are they looking for people that are older than them, like myself, right? I don't know if they're looking at a wisdom versus, an age experience versus oh, you can relate to me because we're in the same age group type of thing, right? So do you have any feedback on that at all? Do you know?
I do. So this is where I think we talked about this a bit before too, is your brand. So running ads is great. It's a great tool for sure. They are looking for more that relatability, but it does not have to be an age thing. They're not looking for someone the same age. They're not looking for that, but they're looking for someone who confident, but also just like the confident that they're confident in them that you're going to be able to guide them through the process seamlessly. But yeah, that they can relate to you, have something in common. Which is why, like you, at one point, right, you were posting every day, which was awesome and great stuff. And I know it wasn't probably getting the results you wanted.
Well, I gotta admit, I wasn't even looking for results anymore at that point. I kind of didn't care, to be honest. I was just trying to stay in the habit of doing it, right?
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
generally have time could care less about Facebook or social media. So, but I literally was off of it for like the last 3 months of me posting anything. I think I stopped in July, didn't do anything
Yeah.
August, September. And it just hit me the other day. I'm like I did a video post. I did a video this morning. I still haven't even uploaded it yet, right?
Yeah.
And I just moved on with my day, and I'm like, oh shit, I got two sitting there now. I was supposed to do one yesterday, one today.
Yeah.
Ah, it's just a habitual thing I have to get into, and I realize that's how it goes. You gotta stay consistent. That's what they're looking for, right? If
The
once your
discipline.
tribe likes to follow you, they're like, oh, well, where's his next video, whatever, right?
Exactly. And I even noticed because I was following you, and I noticed back in probably beginning of September, I was like, hey, I haven't seen one of his videos in a while.
I saw that post. I saw that text from you, and I was like,
Okay.
I said, oh yeah, this guy's paying attention. I said, I had nothing to say to you because I'm like, I don't even know when I'm gonna get back into it. But
Oh,
August 1st came, or October 1st came around yesterday or whatever day it was. I was like, shit, you know what? I gotta make a hard push for the rest of the year. So
yeah.
let me at least do another video. But okay, I get you. I'll be back on there. You'll see me on there.
And all good. And yeah, it's the big thing is just trying to see what's working, what doesn't, and change. Don't be afraid to switch it up and try new things. But the reason
Yeah,
why I was saying it is because the first thing that people do out either before they click on your ad or right after is go check you out.
okay,
So as long as when they land on your page, you're going to leave an impact on them that's going to make them remember you by the time you call them, right? So they're going to fill out your form. You're going to have their phone number. When you go to call them, are they going to remember who you are because they saw your videos? Or is it not going to have left enough of an impact on them that, they might try and just get off the call?
sure.
So
Okay,
that's kind of the big part with this generation, especially, is can you leave enough of an impact after the ad that they're going to want to talk to you more?
gotcha. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna be a dancing agent. I've already discussed
No,
that.
no, that's completely you don't have to be
Got
as long as you're testing things and finding things that work. We have many different agents that do many different kinds of content.
Yeah. All right, so let's keep going.
Okay, sounds good. So instant forms, what we're gonna do for now, we're gonna try to maximize the number of leads because we don't care about anything else except for new clients.
Mm.
Your budget. So this is going to be where you're going to come back to set it afterwards. So it's going to be in the ad set, right? So here on the left, you see the top is campaign, middle is ad set, and then you're going to have your ads underneath.
Okay.
So come back here after, You'll see your budget and schedule. You can set your daily budget and when you want it to start.
Okay.
Do that here. So as you'll have the recording too, so you can just come see.
Okay.
Okay, audience. So sometimes you can set custom audiences. You can even, this is cool, but very future things. You can set audiences based on who's interacting with your content. So if you get that hundreds of thousands of views at some point, you can, and comments and DMs, you can make sure to retarget those people who interacted with your videos. So just to make sure you stay in front of them. It's really cool.
All right.
That's not a problem for right now though. Location though, for example, here we'll remove Canada. Well, we have to replace it first. So targeting on Facebook is kind of tough for location because you can do a minimum of like 25-kilometer radius, or no, sorry, yeah, a 15-mile radius. I think it's like 25 kilometers ish. Let me just see the, so like, you know, it's a pretty big circle that we have here.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is what it is. If what we can do is in the ad copy itself, you can write down maybe some of the places you want to highlight.
Okay.
So try and call them out in the copy. So here you can come in, you can increase your radius, right? So if you want it bigger or if you want it smaller,
yeah,
you can do it here. You can put multiple places. If you want to put a little circle in Hamilton or travel all the way to, you know, Niagara, you can. But you don't have to.
Yeah.
We'll leave that like that for now. Detailed targeting is useful to some extent. So this is where you can put people's interest and behaviors. So what we used to do is we used to write things like, you know, you can even do first time for first time buyer real estate, right? So you can target that specifically, and just real estate in general, home. I think there's a, I don't know, maybe is it house real estate, yeah.
Investors.
Mortgage investors, yeah, you can do that. I'll add it in. This oftentimes is really good to do for your first campaign, but you're gonna figure out quickly, Facebook's gonna know a lot better than you who to go after. So sometimes this helps to get it started and help it figure out who you're going after. But then on your next campaign, I wouldn't even put anything. I would just leave it. It's gonna know who your ad account is going after, and you can kind of just let it run.
Okay.
So it's something that's good sometimes for the first one, but then you don't have to worry about it.
All right.
Languages, if ever you speak other languages and want to put them in there, you can.
Mm.
And then so your placements, platform. Okay, yeah, so you can choose what platform it goes to, audience or Instagram or Facebook. Here, yeah, okay. So your feed, stories, is it going to be in the reels, search results? Like, where's it going to appear? There's more when you come here, you go to ads reporting here on the left, and you can go through reports and it'll tell you where it's doing better, where people are converting from.
Okay.
So once you find the reports, you can come in here and then change it as you see fit.
What's considered converting? Meaning they've actually clicked on something?
Like a lead filled out the form.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah. You can see both. I think you can, no matter what, you can see eyeballs, you can see clicks, you can see conversions, you can see it all.
Okay.
And then you can judge it accordingly.
Okay.
Okay, sweet. So that's it for the ad set. Now the ad. All right, I got two options I'm going to show you here. We'll see what you kind of like better. Actually, I have more than that. So right now in Toronto, we have a few ones like kind of styles that have been working well. So what you see in front of you here is what we call our ugly ads.
Okay.
So they're just white, they're just black text on a white background, and for some reason they work. Actually, I know the reason. The reason is because it shows the value right up front, no time wasting. People see it, they read it, and like, oh, that's me. That's not me.
Yeah.
Right. So we use this for our own business. We have realtors use it for their business, and it still works. So, for example, I made this one earlier. Looking for 5 people. Oh, whoops! There's 2 lookings.
Oh
no, I'm okay. I'm looking for 5 people.
Yeah, gotcha.
There you go. All right, find their first home in Toronto that have 35K ready to put down and are looking for the best deal. This proven first-time home buying program is designed to help renters find their perfect home without any stress. Don't wait and risk leave money on the table. See if you qualify is kind of how we go about it. So people are like, oh, I wonder if I qualify, and then they fill out their information. Right. So it's kind of one style. We really like using that see if you qualify thing because people, you know, are just curious. They don't, you know, who knows where the future is going for them, but they're curious to see if they qualify.
Yeah.
And it's different than you know, the list of homes under 1 million or whatever that you see all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, we're trying to steer away from that as much as we can. The same kind of style. It's like a news, like a news thing. Toronto couple wins big. Realtors first time home buying program help this couple find their forever home. Like, as that one's actually been, well, that style's been working well. We ran it, I think, like for upsizing.
Okay.
I don't see it here, but I think we ran this for like an upsizing campaign, and it's been doing pretty well. This, like something like this too, we have a Google review there too.
Testimonials or something.
Yeah. Yeah, so that would probably be the three I would look at. Something like a Google review, something like this, a nudes one, and an ugly one.
Right.
We can start with what I can do is I can send you all these templates after, so you can play with them, edit them, have fun with them as much as you want.
Okay.
And yeah, so what I can do is I can maybe put one in just to give you a whole example.
Maybe this one's fine.
All right. Trying to think if there's any other wording we can use here. Toronto. You can do Toronto man, Toronto woman, Toronto couple, or really anything.
But nowadays, nobody's buying a house by himself. Too expensive. So
yeah. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah.
Realtor's first time home buying program help this couple find their forever home. Honestly, I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you can take it out if ever you don't want it, but
sure.
Yeah, I'll download it.
Hey, sorry to bother you there. Just wanted to take a moment to say, if you're a realtor who's looking to get started in running ads online and this has been helpful to you at all so far, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos that we can do. And it gives me an idea of if you like videos like this, should I post more call recordings, etc., etc. Anyways, I'll let you get back to the video, but make sure to like, drop a comment, subscribe, whatever you got to do. Thank you.
So, for example, for this ad, I'm gonna name it. It's gonna be our news ad. I don't know. You call it news ad one.
Ad, something like that.
Sorry.
New couple ad or
sure.
Couple win big ad, whatever the title of the thing was, whatever.
Yeah. Couple wins big.
Okay.
All right. So it's gonna post on your story. On your Facebook page, on your Instagram account. It's not gonna post on there. Sorry, it's just gonna be the page that it says. It's gonna be a single image. Destination. This is where we create the lead form I was telling you about. So this is probably one of the more time-consuming things. I'll try and do like a quick example. So we don't have a bunch of time. This is gonna be your first time home buyers form.
From form.
Oh yeah, thanks. First home buyers form. I would suggest doing higher intent. So it just adds an extra step where they review their information and you can have them verify their phone numbers with a one-time code, which is awesome. They added that a few months ago and it's been great.
Okay.
That way you just don't get the garbage phone numbers. Okay, restricted. Well, actually, no, we want it to be open. This just means that people can share your ad with someone else. So it always helps. They can share the form and other people can fill it out if they have a friend or something. All right, that's good. Intro. So usually here, what I want to do, I want to use your ad as the background image. So your ad's going to appear back here where it's not there now, but it'll appear there. Headline, say like, we want to keep the messaging consistent with the ad. So it'll be, see if you qualify for or the first time home buyer program. Honestly, it's good like that. If ever you want to put more information down here, you can too. It'll just appear underneath like that.
Okay.
So if ever you just want to add something else, you can. Some people put like you can add some reviews right underneath. You can add incentives. So for example, if it's like free consultation, it'll appear like that.
Okay.
Right. So that's other options you have there too. Okay, now here's where they answer questions. You can do just name, email, phone number. The only thing with that is just, okay, you're just reducing the friction, right? So if you want to slightly increase it, get just slightly higher quality depending on how much budget you have. I would ask like a minimum of one other question, and it would be something like, when are you looking to move?
Okay.
Right? Just something that's easy to answer. It's a multiple choice question. The answers are like ASAP, 1 to 3 months. Oh, whoops, my bad. 3 to 6 months, 6 to 12, and 12 plus is usually what I do.
Okay.
Sometimes when you work with sellers, you want to ask straight up, hey, what's the address of the property? And then that way, you can just get some more information. You can, for buyers, you can sometimes ask them about their budget too. Really depends. And then here we want first name and last name, email, phone number. Don't want to make any of those optional. So for example, here it's going to look like that, the first question, once they land on the page. And then they're going to go to the next page, and it's going to look like their the name, email, phone number we just saw. Oh, people have to know how they're going to use their information.
I'll use this information to contact you shortly. Okay.
Yeah. Privacy policy, this is mandatory. Well, it says optional now. It used to be mandatory. And so normally what I'll do is I'll just take one from like your website. And it's kind of what it's asking for. It's asking for you. So if you have a website, you can put the privacy policy link here.
Okay.
Okay, so then the review screen. So then thanks, you're all set. You can now visit your website or exit the form. You can edit this though, right? So you can, like some people say, like for example, when we're doing advertisements for a list of homes or something, you can say, thanks, you're all set. You can use the button below to see your list of homes now or whatever, right? You can edit this as much as like for whatever the case may be. So sometimes you can see, thanks, you're all set. You can see my current listings using the link below. So if you have some, you can put the link to your current listings or something here.
Yeah.
Right. Or you can do call now. So you can put your number here, say call now, if you want them to give you a call instead. Right. So I'm going to save this as a draft. So you can come back here and you can edit it afterwards. Everything there makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. All right, so first time homebuyer form is there in a draft. Now, the last thing we gotta do is just add that creative. So we're gonna use an image, gonna upload it, the one that we downloaded. So sometimes here it has some different like cropping options, but then you see it like cuts it off, right? So I just use the original picture, original. That way it makes sure the whole thing shows. This is just one that I used earlier, but again, you can come in and change it. But you want a primary text, ready to stop renting and own your first home, and you can say the GTA, Toronto. You can call out specific areas. If you want to just start to list them off, go ahead. For our proven program helps home buyers like you find the perfect home within their budget, navigate buying process. If you want to say something about a down payment here, you can. But all up to you and how you want to go about it.
Where does that text show?
I'll show you the I'll show you the example here. So I'll just put in a sample headline. The description, something like see if you qualify. Then call to action. Statistically across the board, for some reason, people click more on the button when it's learn more instead of anything else. No matter what it is, for some reason, people like the button that's learn more instead of sign up or anything else.
They don't want to make a commitment.
Yeah. So that's just what we use across the board. Okay. So this is what it would look like. Boom. Okay. So that's kind of an example. So here's where your primary text is.
Okay.
On top of the picture. Yeah, headline. And then the description is usually underneath in certain places. That's pretty much how you do the whole thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So now you do you make you don't make your clients, you suggest your clients to do, what do they call that, A/B testing, split testing, try this ad versus that ad, and all that kind of stuff.
1000%. So the way I would start off if I was you, you have your budget and your ad set. I would put like at least 3-4 ads here, like minimum. If you have budget to do more, do more. Obviously you don't want to split up your budget too thinly, but Facebook will quickly just find the winners and put it there. So I would just put 3, 4, 5 ads, however many you want here. You can click here, you can duplicate. So then you'll just have a new ad up here right underneath. Right, so then you can put like another one here, name it what you want, and then make as many as you want.
Okay, understood.
And then you can just go here and you can change the picture, right? You can go edit the picture and switch it out.
And the copy and all that stuff there. All
Exactly. Exactly. So that way it just has all the same the settings that you set up and everything.
right.
Yeah, and then when you're done, it's just gonna ask you to publish it. So you'll go back in there, click on publish, and just make sure that everything publishes. Normally, if you publish the campaign, it'll publish everything under it. But
Oh,
if you just publish one ad, it's not gonna publish the other stuff above it.
okay.
Okay.
It'll
Yeah.
publish just that one ad.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
Last thing I'll tell you, man, just the things to track. Is this gonna work? Okay, so now you have this in your screen recording. Okay, so so that way it's not gonna show up on your end because it's only, I think it saves per like per device that it's on. So this is what I use. These are the columns that I would put. So here you can go, you can customize your columns. Down here, if you go to customize columns, you can change this and I'll tell you kind of what I'm tracking. I know it might sound like gibberish now, but I'll say it. That way you can go back and you can hear it. So you want to see how much you spent. You want to know your budget as well. So your budget will appear here in the ad set, say it'll be $20. Amount spent so far, it'll be the amount spent in this time frame.
Yeah.
Your reach, your impressions, your CPM, cost per thousand impressions. In Toronto, it's always going to be a bit higher. My goal is to get this under $30. But in Toronto, it's usually 40 plus.
Okay.
Just so you know. Clicks all, just your total number of clicks, but your CTR all, so the click-through rate, above 2%. If you're above 2%, you're in a good spot. If it's below 2%, your visual, the picture we made, should probably be changed. So you're just not catching enough for people to click on the ad. Your link clicks, your total link clicks, and your link click-through rates. This is the amount of people that click on the actual button. If that, our goal is 1%. If it's under 1%, that headline and the copy has to be changed.
Okay.
Okay. And then you have your number of leads and the cost per lead at the end.
Okay. All right.
So this is what I would do if I was you. When you get into it, it's gonna look like this, I think. So you just have to change. You have to edit these to be what you want them to be.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's it. You just saw exactly what it looks like when we set up a very first ad campaign for a realtor. So if you're a realtor who's watching this and has been debating and thinking about getting started with running ads but don't even know where to start, well, you have it. You don't have an excuse now. I just laid it out for you exactly what to do and how to get started. Obviously, if you have any more questions, you can drop them down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer it. My goal with helping this guy start his first meta ad campaign too was because I know the struggle that realtors have of just not knowing where to start. This is literally the process that we use within our own business to help agents every day. One thing I will say though is that running ads alone is not going to be your key to booking appointments and to closing deals. It's going to be a big part that drives business, but you need the supporting factors around it. Number one being follow-up. When a new lead comes in, especially an online lead, you need to be on that lead. I'm saying like calling every day for the first 3 days and texting and emailing until you get a response. You want a clear response from them as to what their intention is for working with you in the market. Are they actively looking? Are they actively, wanting to know how much their home is worth? Like, get an answer from them. And if not, then get ready to nurture them over a longer term, maybe an email a week or a month or however you can set it up well in your system. The second key part to running ads is also posting consistent organic content. The first thing that a lead's gonna do after clicking on your ad or filling out your form is go check you out. They're gonna go see your Instagram page. Is there gonna be content on that page that leaves enough of an impact on that person that by the time you call them, they already feel like they know who you are? Like, that's the key thing. If there's nothing on your page and you wait a couple hours before calling them, they're not even gonna have remembered filling out your form. So follow up consistently and post content. And then the last thing is be testing out these ads. Every week or two, depending on how much budget you're putting into your ads, go back in there, test out some ads, have a winning ad set and a testing ad set. So if you go back into the video and you see what I'm talking about when I'm saying ad sets, have a winning ad set and a testing one. The winning ads are the ones that have been working well, the click-through rates are good, the leads are coming in and the quality. You put them in there, and then the testing one is for testing out new ones that you want to be consistently putting in there every week or two. I hope this was helpful. Drop any questions you have in the comments and I'll see you in the next one.